Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Secret Empire Brave New World, Part 2 of 5. Guys, we have 3 more stories in here. One of them is a continuation, namely the Invaders, Sanctuary Part 2. I imagine this is going to go the full 5-issue run. They were actually supposed to be prisoners, meaning Toro and Jim Hammond, the original Human Torch. I thought somehow Namor was going to turn out to be a good guy and actually be trying to, but what did I think? What the heck was I thinking? Have I never seen Namor before? The oldest character in the Marvel Universe? Have I never seen him before? No, he's a butthead. So anyway, yeah, this guy, forget about it. There's an attack on the throne. Turns out it's just a distraction. And basically Namora goes and helps him to get out. She's the cousin of Namor, not by blood, but what do you call it? She's not to be confused with Namorita, who was one of the New Warriors. All right, that's not her. That was actually a clone of Namora. So yeah, Namora shows up and boom, here she is. She's gonna rescue these guys. We'll see how that works out. On top of that, we have Patriot, the birth of a Patriot. This was a fantastic story. Oh my God. Literally, like, no joke. This was a really good story that just had me not at the edge of my seat, but really like rooting for this new guy. So we've got Ray Sean, who is now just being called Sean, apparently, by Hawkeye. He's trying to help out. He's in the soup kitchen, trying to help out the regular people. He sees some bullies. He goes over to try and stop them, gets knocked the hell out in one shot. Hawkeye goes and brings him over. Turns out that Natasha Romanova, the Black Widow, she looked into his bag and saw a superhero suit that he'd made much earlier on. The notes for it in a notebook, the little drawing outline. Every great superhero starts off as an artist, right? Captain America. So maybe not in this time. So Tony Stark actually goes and makes his suit for him, specifically a shield that it's one of those, old heater shields. So when he throws it, it actually turns into the form of a falcon, a bird of some sort, and it can shoot, I imagine it's just stun rays. I'm hoping this all is, because he actually uses it on those kids. He also has an AI of Natalia Romanova there, which is really freaking awesome. Holy crap, the AI made an AI. Now, is that disgustingly scary or what? We have created our successors on this planet. That's it. We're done. We're out of here. All right, so he basically gets trained. I don't know how long this lasts. I know that the Secret Empire is supposed to go. There was a 2-year delay, like a 2-year, push where we just went from, okay, we're here now. 2 years later, this is where we're at currently. So I imagine that means that he's been able to train for the past 2 years or so. So that makes me much happier because he's not some scrawny little, at one point, Tony Stark says those pipe cleaners, meaning his arms and his legs. So now he's much bigger. He's much better trained. And this is actually a good motivational story. This is the birth of a hero. This alone makes this comic totally worth getting. If the other story wasn't good enough and the continuation of it, this story makes it really good. And yeah, he goes back and he beats up the bad guys and he's ready to go out and help out with Black Widow's team, the Red Room version. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the Patriot show up there. That would be very cool, the new Patriot. Anyway, guys, I'm going to give this comic a B. This was not bad at all, not by any means whatsoever. Again, there were 3 stories. One of them was a Hydra Bob story, which is completely forgettable. It is what it is. We have I imagine it's a new Inhuman there. And yeah, okay, her name is Tirade. They gave her a cool name. I hope they actually do something with her. But she also got beat by Hydra Bob, so she's not that impressive. Regardless, that's basically the story. All right, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, class dismissed.